Wealth isn't just about how much money you make, it's about how you think, plan, and manage your finances. The rich don't just work for money, they make money work for them. Their mindset, habits, and financial strategies set them apart, allowing them to accumulate wealth and sustain it for generations. Understanding how the wealthy think differently about money, investments, and opportunities can be the key to transforming your financial future. The rich focus on long-term financial freedom rather than short-term comfort. They don't just save money, they invest in assets that generate passive income. They take calculated risks, leverage opportunities, and constantly educate themselves on finance and economics. While the average person focuses on earning a paycheck, the wealthy focus on building multiple streams of income, from real estate to stocks to businesses. Today, we'll dive deep into the financial mindset of the rich, exploring how they think, invest, and grow their wealth over time. Whether you're looking to build financial independence or simply understand how money works at the highest level, this is for you. And before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe for more financial insights and wealth-building strategies. 1. The rich focus on assets, not just income. Most people work for money, earning a paycheck and spending it on living expenses. The rich, on the other hand, focus on acquiring assets, things that generate income even when they're not working. Assets can be anything from rental properties to dividend-paying stocks, profitable businesses, or intellectual property like books and patents. The key difference is that these assets appreciate in value and create passive income over time. The average person might buy a new car or expensive clothes when they get a raise, but the wealthy invest that extra money into stocks, businesses, or real estate that will make them even richer. By constantly increasing their asset base, they ensure that their money is always working for them, rather than just being spent on liabilities. 2. Wealthy people understand the power of compound interest. One of the most powerful wealth-building tools is compound interest, the ability for money to grow exponentially over time. The rich don't just save money in bank accounts, they invest it in vehicles that generate high returns. For example, if you invest $10,000 in an index fund with an average annual return of 10%, in 30 years, that money could grow to over $174,000. The longer money is invested, the more it multiplies. The wealthy start investing as early as possible, allowing compound interest to work its magic. They reinvest their earnings, avoid unnecessary withdrawals, and focus on long-term gains rather than quick wins. 3. They leverage debt to build wealth. The average person fears debt, avoiding it at all costs or using it for things that lose value, like cars or credit card purchases. The wealthy, however, use debt strategically to acquire appreciating assets. They use good debt, such as real estate loans or business loans, to generate more income. For example, a real estate investor might take out a mortgage on a rental property, use tenant rent to pay off the loan, and build wealth through property appreciation. By leveraging borrowed money, the rich can acquire more assets without tying up all their cash. They understand that not all debt is bad, it's how you use it that matters. 4. The rich think long-term, not just month-to-month. Most people focus on making ends meet, budgeting paycheck to paycheck, and thinking only a few months ahead. The wealthy, however, plan years, even decades, in advance. They set long-term financial goals, such as early retirement, generational wealth, or building businesses that outlive them. They don't just chase short-term profits, they make decisions that will benefit them in 10, 20, or even 50 years. Because they think long-term, they're willing to make sacrifices today, like saving more, investing more, and delaying gratification, to enjoy massive financial success later. 5. Wealthy people have multiple streams of income. The average person relies on a single source of income, usually their job. If that job disappears, so does their financial security. The rich, on the other hand, build multiple income streams to ensure financial stability. These can include stocks and dividends, passive income from investments, real estate, rental income and property appreciation, businesses, profits from ownership or side hustles, royalties and intellectual property, books, courses, or patents. By diversifying their income, the wealthy protect themselves from financial downturns and maximize their earning potential. 6. They invest in financial education and self-improvement. The rich are lifelong learners, constantly improving their knowledge of finance, investing, and business. They read books, attend seminars, and seek mentors who can guide them. While the average person may avoid financial topics because they seem complicated, the wealthy embrace them. They understand that financial literacy is the key to making smarter money decisions. By continuously learning about money management, investment strategies, and business growth, they stay ahead of the curve and make informed financial choices. 7. The rich take calculated risks. Wealth is rarely built by playing it safe. While most people are afraid of losing money and avoid risks, the wealthy understand that smart risk-taking is essential for financial growth. However, they don't take reckless risks, they take calculated ones. They research investments, analyze potential returns, and use strategies to minimize losses. For example, instead of blindly investing in stocks, they study market trends, diversify their portfolios, and invest in industries with long-term potential. This mindset allows them to capitalize on opportunities that others might fear. 8. They surround themselves with wealthy and successful people. The people you surround yourself with greatly influence your financial success. The rich actively seek out mentors, business partners, and networks that help them grow. They join investment groups, mastermind circles, and elite business networks where they can exchange ideas, learn new strategies, and find lucrative opportunities. The average person might spend time with people who complain about money, while the wealthy associate with those who discuss wealth building, investments, and financial freedom. 9. The rich understand taxes and use them to their advantage. One of the biggest financial mistakes people make is not understanding taxes. The wealthy use tax strategies to legally reduce their liabilities and keep more of their income. They take advantage of tax breaks, deductions, and investment incentives. They set up businesses to lower taxable income, invest in tax-free accounts, and use real estate depreciation to offset earnings. While most people simply accept high taxes as unavoidable, the wealthy actively learn and work with financial experts to maximize their tax efficiency. 10. They see money as a tool, not just a goal. For the average person, money is something to spend. For the wealthy, money is a tool for creating more opportunities, freedom, and security. They don't waste money on status symbols unless those items appreciate in value or help grow their wealth. Instead, they invest in businesses, experiences, and knowledge that increase their long-term financial success. The rich understand that wealth isn't about how much you make, it's about how wisely you use what you have. The difference between rich and poor isn't just money, it's mindset. By thinking like the wealthy, making strategic financial decisions, and focusing on long-term success, you can build financial independence and security for the future. Start by learning about finance, investing wisely, creating multiple income streams, and surrounding yourself with successful people. The journey to wealth isn't overnight, but by shifting your mindset and applying these principles, you can take control of your financial future. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more wealth-building strategies and financial success tips.